Dane den na eya ye koba no. Ya dwene ya pomuden mu ana. Ya pomuden eya de e wo se etimi ehia ye. E wo se abrano bia. Wo se wutimi koye hwehwemu efa wa pomuden eho. Eni nti e na original. Ya hwehwe dwumedie sunku bi kra. Ya to ne din se wa pomuden te sei. Se fa wa dwene apomuden ho. Se ye sen. Stefani Pedriani mpo ankasa ho yene empanifo a wo mo abene pa eba no apomuden ensemu a ene be sinkonwa atena se ni achechew eniema hodo bebre a e wo se wo hu ede fa wa apomuden ehu ene nti hia me Cynthia Akans e wo original TV so meji makonwa na ye wa apomuden te se dwumedie ena mede ebrel wa apomuden te se wa apomuden e wo se etimi ehia o.
Good afternoon from our original television. So the hot seat you day na when you go swallow share me that say Sunday be at 3 to 4 p.m. Ojebre na o share a day at the Mayane be PM or Gomwa East Abattoir and Peswa so me producer one Cynthia Akans and the production team no I mean ye leader ba kon Mr. Ebi Kakari anyone makenina and then umbomechi do ma me de jumedi bro. And ne yabe pim so na mekan Gomwa is Abattoir and Peswa so yabe share adwuma bia aye former MP na wa ha say otimi eye wa timemufo wa ha ansan anto ne so aba itene ne bedi nkita ho as I mean former MP 1 year on the life at the same ada ne den nyina ye tai ekọ wona na omo ye former MPs ne yakwaje omadwenche efise omo no mo experience omo time no so na parliament ne de na aye de ho no oh so omo two blows in our parliament to say omo time na it is normal na ye democracy no ko enim ana say efa na ekọ bisa ne say Obasanya ba 2024 besa bet abase yentone so aba na after 1 year dem pa na wotimi atena se ehu se enunti ene matimemfo no esusu se onsan embrefia na se onje na home intana me guess Gomwa East former MP Ora and as Honorable Akosua Asamaning. Honorable, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, that's what you're pronouncing abedi in Kitaho. Right, so I mean it's almost 1 year. One call parliament. People say life after parliament. That is, it's all about spending a day and hour. Yeah.
As you can see, I'm very good. Me for whatever has happened. And that's a very important day for me. Surprisingly, it's important because in the 16th marriage anniversary.
Oh wow, congratulations, happy anniversary.
Yeah, and at the same time, it's just about 1 year when the election results came. We had a deficit of 764 votes. We are taking retrospection look. What really were the issues going through the 1 year period. But so far, no, I would say that 1 year home has been excellent.
So be a mess
only a one, and I mean a lot of Mankasa unlike those times, I mean it was difficult having time for yourself and all that. But since here, I'm good.
Yeah, so I mean, retrospect, a damn panel with me a pinpoint to say. Area way and a man in year and I say area way at me phone to sank and say and a man in Saint here and just about 764 votes
Okay, I think importantly elections in Nangasan is not because obi ade another being ade intina or photo but there are a lot of reasons why people
but
vote.
I know you're one part of it.
Yeah, one part of it. Yeah, but most importantly, I mean, I feel that there was kind of a communication break. Many of the things, many people also, and I think that giving the opportunity again, you will make sure that there's more pressure on the things. And I was the type, most of the times in Somalia and Namibia, I feel that it was important to make trumpet because that's your job. As I said, you're a member of parliament. You are supposed to be the mouthpiece, represent the desires and aspirations of your people. Until we find the CCR was started a BEC, parents are preparing their children to go to schools now. Apart from the government, but here and the mama, I also personally you have to do stuff to help your people. Until you don't trumpet it. You don't trumpet it. It wastes time and it's listening to them. Opera school. Even advice courses are more farmer choose one work or invest in so SS resort to Saba and so many sometimes you have to do personal donations to people and these are things that people have been more outside that what too much judge. For example, recently I met my mom, a senior lecturer over retirement. I'm number 3 of my children. She has a lot of, I mean, she's good, you understand? And she, member, my sisters, my brothers, everybody is good. You know, and she has her own car. She thinks that I don't take care of the health and other things and all calling people about for driver, standby driver and other into about Nanto, no one top one for taxi. That humble life in my main live, you know. Oh, knitting me as in never make crampo or my Nanto, a mantle or from. These are some of the things I'm confident what to about. And I think that importantly, you know, it's not about it's about communication and how people perception go for.
Okay, so and on Medino, which means come 2024 we'll see Honorable Akosua Asomani back on the political line, Anna.
Yes, 1 year down the line, I mean, it's becoming more and more pressing that I'm something around the view, because there's a big gap.
When you say more pressing and big gap, what part you saying?
I know Ejuma Meye, and I mean Ejuma so record the CCR. Now recently I was saying the number of Abaka is like a Muslims where one a program one a different another. It is institutionalized. A member of parliament, you have to come in, help the imams, help the Zongo communities. Wababakade a artisanry support. May be a member of parliament. I may either be upon constituency. And it is there, the record is there. Whether you're a carpenter, you're a mason, you are, what do you call it, a seamstress, you are a hairdresser. There's carpenter, masons, and fitters, and those people, the mechanics, they get 500 from me, Ghana City from me, when you are, what do you call it, airport 1 and graduating. Then the seamstress and the hairdressers get hairdryer and machines respectively. Now, since I and you see, the most important thing is that it was not. Yes, I will not sit here and say that, especially with the. I remember that some time ago, part of my common fund, they took 100 pieces of sewing machines. Apart from that, I don't remember going to my common fund to buy sewing machines. And I gave out sewing machines and hair dryers in a colossal amount of about 3,000. As I said, into all these ones, me a member of the Youth and Sports Committee, allowance. When I come, I use it to buy sewing machines. I used to buy those. Into these things, you don't have to be in government another to get it. If you're an MP and you want to do it, you'll do it. And I think that there's no excuse because I don't even take it from my common fund. Until I'm not a difference. and a presence. I'm a Mifieni, and you have come to my office at home, and I all the time I was a member of parliament. I know communication now some people say, oh, East Legon. I never stayed in anywhere.
But now, 2024, you say, what's a hobby? I want.
This is where I stay all the time. So I'm here, now more out of town, more, and I admit that because of my work, I used to travel a lot. But more Ghana, this is my home. This is my only home apart from Budata, my hometown. This is my only home. So people were saying, but let's ask, where is our member of parliament? Until Chrome, I'll be in baby. And these are main reasons people come. And there are issues that sometimes it comes up. You see, we are not saying that or that's not because what if our burger another baby? Oh, you are privileged there. Your constituency is just close to parliament. You understand? Until there's no if you are powers and upper east, never can ever higher than Accra. You can stay here. And even if say it was Accra, weekends you should have a home here. But he doesn't have a home here.
With what you are saying there, that's a constituency and started complaining with their new member
that's
of parliament.
That's what I'm saying there. There's pressure for me to really run again.
And you would see me necessarily say can Kasade for the new member of parliament.
Oh, there, most people are on my side, my party people. They come, they were assurance and there. And like I'm telling you, this is obvious. The Hairdressers Association, they do the graduations, there are 17 people. They know that the leaders, association leaders know that, say, could you know how he will appear with 17 sewing machines and other dryers to give to people. Now they do it and it's zero. So it's not about me.
Honorable, Gomwa is no fine.
Yes, only another big issue. We have to people didn't understand how big this constituency is. Population census aware and answering as revealed. Now we are the leading or the largest constituency or district in Ghana in Central Region, and the fourth largest in Ghana.
As in Gomwa East
constituency.
Wow.
So apart from there were 110,000, which I know that there's a lot of because of the way registration here and people went to other constituencies to register. But when we are talking about population census, it's 350,000. 350,000 people leading the stock in Central Region. And start from baby, some of them far Kokrobi to top one, or from baby Gomwa Langba, Gomwa Dampase, I want to through this place, through to almost Winneba Junction. And the only town we jump is Breku, which is for George and or for now, let's say Gisela. And apart from that, from here to almost Winneba Junction, Gomwa is. And if you go into the hinterland, the constituency is populated and scattered. So it's difficult to work in this constituency. It's not like when there's a lie or a propaganda going, it travels it. And sometimes I'm with a hard worker. Sometimes I pity the certain member of parliament because I know about and I know no, it won't happen because I'm honestly they said by this time of day.
So I'm not now a member of parliament. What were the main challenges in our constituency then?
Roads. Yeah, you see, when they say Akosua is the fastest growing city in West Africa, I'm telling you, they are not talking about this side of Akosua. They are talking about this side, and which is Gomwa East. And just after my house, just take a walk or drive. It is endless. After Pentecost Convention Center and beyond, houses are springing up every day. And people are moving in here in drones every day. And everybody wants access to their homes. You understand? Everybody wants access to electricity. Everybody wants access to water. And these have been the problem. And all the time, they look at us as a district. Meanwhile, and I mean, put a maybe what my a new district from the old Gomwa Isa. Nankayaka Gomwa Isa, it goes all the way beyond Swedru. I'm never fight say I'm a new district or opportunity. We counted as a small district. In actual fact, we are not, because no one year population. Now we everything shows, because per the this assembly one arrangement, 75,000 people is a district, 95 is municipal, and 250 is metropolitan. Here we are 350,000 people. So I think we need a municipal and also a break to get another district out of it. Into only a number or my development, on court to them a confident door chain development of this assembly is kind of an MP, also fresh MP. I mean, it's difficult. You don't have your no ministerial or friend appointment. I don't know, you can use it to, I mean, lobby and trade sometimes. All those things are things that affect this constituency.
Honorable, then I bet me do say so, but me time when I may the people of Gomwa is. I didn't walk out and say, I did with the way ma Gomwa is for no. They still remember, say, this is what our MP did for us.
I mean, when it comes to education, I mean, it's there. A lot of school burdens. I mean, my time, my share more there. We'll put it up. I call me start to feel her. I call Gomwa Nenyano Kojoku CCR. I mean, almost completed 90% of a completed school burden. Eba Gomwa Nenyano Kakraba. I completed one. And also as a new one, which is about 70% completed. Eko Gomwa Techam 100% completed. Eko Gomwa Amanda 100% completed. Eko Eban Health. I mean, let's stay with education. I mean, a lot of school burdens, a lot of education, new education office, computers to education office, scholarship. That's what I was using my common fund for. Yeah. Every year, I give out scholarship between 100,000 to 150,000 every year. The last check I gave was 60,000 Ghana cedis for out of my. No wonder in 2019, when it comes to the National Student Awards, I was given the most outstanding member of Parliament in support of education. Eban Hautasa, Eko Gomwa, Budumbrum, the new health center. Master, unfortunately, because I left, or Anapansu Health Center, new clinic for them. It's also there about 60% completed. Is there? Eko Gomwa Panfukrum, no about 60% completed. Hospital beds is there. Every year. I make sure that meaning for Atlanta, or brain hospitals beds, the important clinics around. Then also every year. So many for our doctors were Atlanta. This year they are coming. Every year they come, and we go to about 3 communities. About 20 nurses are Wofi Atlanta University and doctors. Or by your around, your health screening, free medication. I mean, some of them need extra surgery and other things. And so there are so many things that can water. Nenyano, Gomonenyano, Kakraba had them. You could do Johnson that district health, district Ghana Water Office. I brought it. Even actually, I gave my own house. Was I office, and so I am on a moment water distribution, but it's not 100%. But Obia and Subanifi from 2017. I mean, there was nothing like that. Obia and Subanifi after now, it is me. I'm not remember. And there are a lot of things. Them artisanally supporting. I'm a true army. A school Mofama thousands of them I support one was set up. There are a lot of things that we've done for and some of that you see Minyoka Sharia, it's a lot of them I don't know you'll be asking this question. A lot of them because I don't see some of these things as achievement, but it's a mistake too, because people think that if you don't talk about them, it means you have not done anything.
Communication gap, I also suspect.
I feel that
it's your responsibility.
Why do you have to make a fuss out of it? Right. Road construction, Gomonyano to Nyanyano Junction to Gomonyano, demonstration and why was that I have to go from scratch, do push it into the budget, get approval, put it into the budget, ministers approval for award, advertisement award, everything, and make sure the contractor comes to site. I mean, these are things that we've done. And Eco Urban Road here, there's no road that our first, we don't have any documented document about a road the other. I have to do it. So now, if the MP is, really, really ready to work, he has a document he can run with. You go to urban roads, everything that you need to lobby for roads to come to our constituency is there.
Yeah, security issues. And I'm say, what matters is Akosua and Kanho, but Mompoto security issues.
Honestly, another great achievement. Here, fighting for new district commands. First, my district is under Akosua division. Na shede Gomo Jobi wohona oyek under Akosua. Na often in here bibia, you have to go through some processes and sana. So we have to fight for new district commands, which we got, and got a new division. And thank God, now we have a Central East region out of and it's all because of the work that we did. Into district officers helped Gomwa to get a pickup, helped Gomwa Ojobi to get a pickup. Help Gomwa Otreko to get a car and help them with their new police posts and all that. It is security-wise, and we did a lot of things. But the fact of the matter is that because of the densely populated nature of our constituency, it's difficult to and unfortunately we have Budumbram too, which is a den for criminals. Or even Upper East, no Uganda. You can be sure that in a down or a refugee for the either bunkers and underground, what to form. We see into any of the houses, you have to bend and go down, and people like hiding at such places. It's a problem for us, but so far so good.
Are you in support? Say you bet demolish Budumbura camp on. Or are you supporting that?
I am 100% in support of it, and I think we've done a lot of stakeholder consultations. We have to hold on a little because of one or two reasons, but definitely it's going to come up. Because the thing that people should be aware is that we don't want a situation when the place is raised down and it will take some time before what we want to do with it comes up. And it's a yebuna na one take over why all the things that we want to do, they are ready. So that's what is delaying the raising down.
Okay. You better call a very quick break here. But baby son said, then on person more this area hono. Development spend on person on the now go so at the hot seat our original television. Yen try your home. Yen kwaji abwa from crat or your bar. Honorable Kwedo Asimeni, a former MP at the Gomwa East, Abatua and Peswa. So ye be a break in this would be my record parliament. Near or parliament or the two more time on a DNA, democracy, a shemukena, and answer a koyachana, and Sana Yakoshe MPP delegate conference at Basso, on my expectations, and unknown expectations any day. You try on the embraces here.
There is 1 million excitement in the air, and Sape just tapped into the mood with his share of waste bin from the 1 million waste bin project.
1 million waste bin project?
It is a nationwide social intervention project aimed at helping improve the lives of people by correcting poor sanitation practices and improving solid waste collection service delivery in Ghana by providing 1 million radio frequency identity tagged free waste bins.
This will enable monitoring of how often the waste bins are emptied in real time. Wow!
From your homes, offices, schools, hospitals, right through to places of worship. Yeah, G baby.
Kofi, it's lunch. Tell me what's up.
Tell you the hunger, I go buy them.
Me too. But today we go until Lizzie in place.
Auntie Lizzie, the finger licking mama.
Yes, my dear. How are you people?
We are fine. Auntie Lizzie, Charlie, the usual.
Oh, Coffee, there are no yams today.
Oh, how?
Charlie, we could try until Lizzie's sweet potato sandwich today.
Have you not like potatoes?
These are not ordinary potatoes, though. They are orange-fleshed sweet potatoes.
Orange-fleshed sweet potatoes?
Yes, they are rich in vitamins.
Vitamin A and beta-carotene, which is needed for good eyesight.
Really? Can I taste?
It also contains fiber, protein, carbohydrates, iron, vitamin C, and calcium, which is needed to make you strong and healthy.
Okay, so now tell me, how does it taste?
So tasty and yummy. Can I taste again?
Hey, Martha, for taste, come tomorrow.
Say the nationwide towing services no I am here say we can road safety automobile assistance services no another year na baby o ka be say e wo my Ghana who be an e be told you amount see 50 Ghana cedis per and no your basic package no be can nationwide towing service no ho na kai say our via e cover 20 kilometers 200 Ghana cedis near premium package our via e cover 30 kilometers and premium no and no just say and for any baby out of home towing policy mu o can dear baby of say bia e be told the amount and more fi say and she say kakra e wo ho kai say towing policy we there and Ghana bia you be yan say Charlie *447 *160 hash e wo network ni nyina so we are select 3 now subscribe na fa ho share road safety nationwide towing policy name and now we for road safety for I was 0594 603888 and 030 294 8894 and I say Odi Ghana Post Office via a area never who share road safety automobile assistance RSA anymore na baby your car be say simple free via you ever told ya ko e your mawa how bia ma ho road safety and revia e crowd esa ya do car no ever cover via unyo how bia ho.
This year's Christmas got exciting and better with Ignite Media Christmas Bonanza. Metro TV, Original TV, and Original FM wish you a Merry Christmas. Enjoy our huge discounted advertising packages this Christmas and grow your business. Buy 10 premium programs on Metro TV, Original TV, and Original FM and get 7 additional slots on other programs for our Gold package. Buy 7 premium programs and get 5 additional slots on other programs for our Silver package. For Bronze, buy 5 premium programs and we give you 3 other slots for free. Give us a call on 0550-091-226 or 0243-966-277 for more information. Ignite Christmas Bonanza. Your business got better. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
Mesama wakwa sonko kra Embra Original Televisions na men da wasese watwen ma yakọ quick break ekoje abrafo nkrato ya ba enne na medi kan kan no ye ne former MP anasem ma hyebedwani ana ote akonwa no so edema gomua east for abato empeswa so ewo eye mfimfini mantem owura Akosua Asomani ena na yenya na yene no etwetwe enkomo efa say after 1 year of say onkom achebedwembiem life after parliament say and the plans going forward or better ba na dwumedie ben na odi ya atemamfo no tutu say want me ending ye ntia omo amfa ama ne biem ni nyina ye de ho nkomo ona bo ma ye nhwe mrahebedwem ene sa wo hwe mrahebedwem ene emra na wo na ensusu be ne dem.
I think that my all in the difference be any. The only difference is that we are now more or less there's a slim majority. Now I'm for the because of that minority for no I are not part of flex or muscles. In a sense that Honorable Ken of Rata Council be there were Parliament for 5 times, and all the time no budget is passed with consensus. Into what is the now? The only reason is that those times when they make suggestions, they want this one to be changed, they want this thing to be changed, and he does it. He does it. I mean, they have no option than to, because we're in there, we have the numbers to pass. Until I put the blame at the doorstep of the minority, because they think that now just one member out of the majority means that we are equal, and that they can push their own agenda. It's because of the feeling there. This year, anyone I pay, and anyone buy a penalty. That is why we have the problems that we have. Because 169 and members from the majority, as those times now, we can afford even 29 people, and we still go ahead and our 20 people being absent, we still go ahead and pass budgets. The problem now is the feeling of the minority that and we can push them hard. I think that's the end. Albano, because of that, people are individual. In time, yes. I remember. May you so rest in peace. I call Hayford, myself, and all the big guys. Near first time, I say, "You're backbench." We were vociferous in our presentations. We assembly by Yakabi, but we were not violent. Treat you other, and that is what the NDC people do these days. They want to always, you'll be also on temperament, where the tempers flare and all the confusion be bred and other. And my advice is that, we are icons, and now people that look at us, and indeed. In these and the attitudes and conduct, or there okay, that respect for us, because when sometimes it's sad that sometimes when you watch parliament proceedings and live and people are commenting, people use all kinds of words on us. I think it's because of maybe the recent happenings. And try as much as possible, no matter how tempers will flare up, to know that we are being watched and we are representing a constituency.
Also to say, so majority not taking entrenched positions and no. We will have our way. Say never say anything. We will have our way. And into the minority and so no, puts up that attitude you are talking about.
I mean, if the majority says they will have their way, that's it. That's what always happens. The majority will.
No, you're taking into consideration the numbers now.
Yeah, yes, and American, the majority will always have their way. You understand? And numbers now you want normal the problem is coming from minority, because first but this time they think that one pet into one. So anytime there's a vote on any issue and it's a draw, it is considered as lost, according to 104. Article 104. BB bar. They want to flex. They want to make sure that they push the majority to the wall so that they cannot, in quote, have their way. And I think that nothing has changed because the leadership of the majority is, with the exception of Honorable Afenyo Makina, the leader is the same style on 1 year, 7 parliament, on 1 year. So I think the minority has this impression that, hey, now we are almost equal. We have to push hard for our stuff, and they should think about Ghana for. I know. I mean, you have issues with e-levy. Bring it out. You have, and the guy says, I want to go back and have a discussion with you so that we know. Then I share when I ever for that. Because as we know to. And I just have and when there 1 or 2 people being damage that yet to Abana Obolus by force. And that's my surprising thing about speaker. One more, the law is in your bosom. I don't know your speaker. No one more. We'll be sorry. Oh, okay. You rule on it. It's a meant to rule. Mama, you know that definitely once so back at no. And so you allow it, then after you go ahead. And you, I mean, that was so unfortunate.
When lead me to my next question, say, what do you make of the speaker? I mean, the 7th Parliament, it's Professor Okoye now as Speaker, Kingsford Backbin. I mean, so far, 1 year on, what do you make of this?
I have a personal relationship with him. Because
Honorable Backman. Right.
Because me a committee on Office of Profit Committee, on a chair as a second deputy speaker that time, 7th Parliament, on a chair, and me personal interactions are and our 10th floor, most more 10th floor, and I mean if you have issues and you need explanation, you find a father, so we all go to him and ask. I'm a bit taken aback about and meaning him not a straight so him not a no nonsense person, but at this time I be a figurehead, and even sometimes you have a reason to be hard. You have to consider. I mean, generally, what is the effect of your decision? I mean, I think that he was too hard, especially on that day that he called the question for, because you know that as at that time it was 137 people who were in the house, and knowing him, he wanted to be straight or he wanted to do what he knows how to do, but I think that he should have backed down a little. Nanka consensus being take place and sana when you are banu abe. Sometimes any difference from him and who he was now, because that's Obiani not straight. I can't also say that it's early days. Yes, I can't also pronounce judgment on him that he is compared to Michael Quay. He was.
Okay, I mean, put 2 questions. Say, do you think so? You're partisan, more partisan, or he's being partisan?
I think that yes, sometimes that's how he appears, especially with what happened when he called before he traveled to Dubai. I think he was very partisan on that day.
Okay. Yambra MPP for more call more delegate conference very soon. They said the Kumayashi, Obiasi Kumayashi, with new taxes, levy, Modebeya, civil society for Akasa Afahum. Expectation of delegate conference in anything?
A show na criminal is why a show na Padama can be about it. Things are tough, and there are reasons why. Anytime we are work about this government and the way I wish to manage an economy. Na my medmenwa akobak na ma compared to the say your situation a woman see what price of fuel all cost tira morokwe na covid in some nadin. If so and this and John Mahama na time na the master see where would we be and I know definitely per the records in there nka bibia ewom sisia no times 10.
Oh, as in a cromna yes, NDC time and times 10.
Yes, I'm not going to say that everything is fine. Bibia and you're fine because nama tough.
Right.
But obia opede oye calculation ye pa on funding on to say problems are your woman city na fuel prices are across the world market na offering a COVID situation obey na the way everything aban for almost one full year you run a shift yet if you and actually so one way in easy drum the on na impakono so akwadwuma so na the income revenue zeba nti yan kwadwuma so wo na ni na ne road baby na say scenario my offering any problems we should understand that and president in statement on make he should tell you that's on then you probably was it Obama scenario was say na offended we are wash accountable for that that's what he meant by saying that he knows how to bring back the economy but he cannot bring back life, and these are the important things that Ghana for there yes no. Yes, no, but comparatively, say to end this one. Another, it's a John Draman Mama no in Kandama West, 10 times what we are facing. On that score, also, we end delegate conference. I mean, I have every confidence that things will be better. Especially the rank and file of the party. Some people are disillusioned, another one some of the promises are your men not offering a record. It's because of the situation we find ourselves. But I have every confidence in this leadership that they'll be able to put the right notes to each other and make sure that your situation is na obiano
what the better more conference no
20th of 19th 18th 19th 20th Kumasi. Yeah, that's what I know.
It's after delegate conference on the say and chair election of presidential candidates for Bebana parliamentary candidate for Baba. Yes, as at now there we know two major names in your party. You didn't say whatever happened, these two will stand, Dr. Bawumia and Mr. Alan Chemantia, who said both supporters on social media, issue posters and there. But we know that there are others like Joe Gatti, but you can't the known one, almost supporters now very vocal. Alan and Dr. Bawumia. What do you make of this two?
Okay, in Padam Mama, and with the young party, when we say we have the men, it's true.
Oh, you are still saying that you have them?
Yeah, into February, I'm more a honorable Boache Jako is interested. Juma, a honorable agric minister, Akoto Efri, also Juma, and Joe Gatti, Big Joe, also then one of our BMCCR, His Excellency the Vice President, and Honorable Alan Kojo Chamantin. And I mean, a tussle. Obiawa ne view. They been for there's a conservative party, and Alan is in line to be for with the level and vice president or the clout or and the work they have been able to do, or deserve there. Also, Obama presidential candidate on Zako. So at the end of the day, Aston's role, will know where maybe I am native bottle. Now, the choices will be made. I mean, maybe what's the Asante phone a chimfu na walk on a coffee walk on Gono. One is Asante for back. What's the come on? No, it's not a chance for somebody else to
count, baby. I will be there.
For now, no, seriously, for now, no, it's early days yet, and we just have to understand that I mean, these are all important people in our party, and anybody can lead a party.
Honorable, you do besienche, but I mean, Pisa, and then I also say a buying, what buying a bit similar. So now can even your own party members no can be my disillusion. Ghana for be complaining civil societies, and when Nanado bar for who demonstration strike baby, he was one of the lucky presidents at the time. Strikes any demonstrations but this time on as the Asha sent him. Then as also say party and after the president no Ghana for bo atomoyem.
I think
the current hardship
I think that we have to listen more, and rightly so. That's what I know they are doing now. Situations now, you find another mesma word namadama continue and there are homegrown solutions. Another solutions be able to have fight. I'm gonna say if you near that, and they are with people. What's it? Once we continue to listen to the army, I'm here. I'm in Gomois. I know what's happening. I know the people that come to me, the problems they bring. Until when you listen to me, you are listening to the real grassroots issues, and you listen to me. Listen to George and I. Listen to Atukujo. You listen to Barbara Ashe. Then you are picking grassroots concerns, and once you pick grassroots concerns, you are sending it to the presidency, and the right decisions should be taken for people. And all people want is to afford 3 square meals, and their roads are done. They have constant electricity and water flowing. In Millennium City, where I live now, we have water issues fluctuating, and we'll be unpending them. So when you're in Sudebia, they don't spend money to buy water like tankers and all. Then they, Ghana water is less expensive and all that. And see, the key word is listen, listen, and not just listen, act on what you hear. And I think that we are lucky because in 2006, 2005, 2006, everything was rosy, and everybody thought that we are in a comfortable lead. 2007, we had issues. At the end of 2007, coming to 2008, and the NDC capitalized on it to win power. Now the issues are here with us in the first year of our second term. So we have 2 strong years to 10 things run, and I have every confidence in this leadership that we can 10 things run with this 2 years away. So that beginning to 2024 January, it is going to be clear that MPP is coming back and breaking the 8.
And breaking the 8. It is still most of somebody breaking 8.
Sure.
The central region, one of the region more let the party down a bit. But you lost. Georgianda lost. Barbara is George, Ato and the rest. Lose any drastic move to regain.
Yeah, I think that our issues were more of internal. I mean, people who did not really understand what we were doing, and we did not also communicate enough to them, because I tell you, the president won in 19 constituencies in central region. So that means that where we lost parliamentary, and sometimes some of them 300, I mean small margins, until we just have to repackage ourselves, let the people understand what we're doing. Now, explain your home more. I think it's like Amademi. I mean, if because about 700 people went to the polls, voted for the president, and did not, more than 700, and did not vote for me, and almost 2,000 people, and that means that there's something that is, and people think that today I did some Nyanyano Kakraba to Nyanyano road. People were complaining about it. Then they were thinking that, I I'm not doing enough. Our work, they say effort is nothing, result is everything. Into one who result in the problem is you. And if you look at this place to Nyanyanwa, the president beat me 600 votes. It means that 600 people punish me for that road. Meanwhile, they think that the president is the one who they should vote for and not vote for. So these are small things that, as we educate them, they will understand, and then they will know that we work together as a party.
Right. Thank you very much. Say, I had do will be see what the hot seat so Honorable Akosua Asomani, MP, former MP, Edema, Komwa East for our infinitive mantem on Nene, no ebedi inkita hon our the hot seat. So that's your best sign Asia our original television. Me did Akosua Asabea Asomaning. Cynthia Kans, me producer, outside broadcast, Ora, AB Kakari, acting programmer or no, and only the Amanda Light, I say Mr. Oh, Kofan, to me, the other infinity, Mr. Bannerman. Mr. Bernard, and I drive papa prosper one or no better me a mafia office, but now I'm mafia it to prosper and the choir, the background why is constituency. That's a best sign Asia, our original television, so made us a fish, a pound so fit Samia, a cosi, a yada baby bring like a samisro, a council, o qua, okata, now at all, but why now? Modern age work council no edoso into a council brebe your drivers and your ceremony moment in na ho e my why e be say shada send bye bye.
Kofi, it's lunch. Tell us what's up.
Tell I dey hungry. I dey go buy am.
Me too. But today we go until Lizzie in place. Auntie Lizzie, the finger-licking mama.
Yes, my dear. How are you people?
We are fine.
Auntie Lizzie, Charlie, the usual.
Oh, Kofi, there are no yams today.
Oh, how?
Charlie, we could try Auntie Lizzie's sweet potato sandwich today.
Abi, you know I no like potatoes.
These are not ordinary potatoes, though. They are orange-fleshed sweet potatoes.
Orange-fleshed sweet potatoes?
Yes, they are rich in vitamins.
Vitamin A and beta-carotene, which is needed for good eyesight.
Really? Can I taste?
It also contains fiber, protein, carbohydrates, iron, vitamin C, and calcium, which is needed to make you strong and healthy.
Okay, so now tell me, how does it taste?
So tasty and yummy. Can I taste again?
Hey, Martha, for taste, come tomorrow.
Say the nationwide towing services no I am here say what we can road safety automobile assistance services now another year. Na baby o ka be say si e wo my Ghana wo bia you will told you amount. See your 50 Ghana cedis per and no your basic package never can nationwide towing service in home. Na kai say our bia e cover 20 kilometers. 200 Ghana cedis near more premium package our bia e cover 30 kilometers and premium no and no just say and found baby I don't be towing policy mu o can dey baby be say bia e be told you amount e more fi say and she say kakra e wo ho kai say towing policy we dey e Ghana bia you be yan say Charlie star 447 star 160 hash. I want network in now, so we are select 3. Now subscribe. If I wish a road safety nationwide towing policy anymore, and I already for road safety for I was 0594 603888. 88 and 030-294-8894 and answer Odioko Ghana Post Office via ewo area mu never wokose road safety automobile assistance RSA anymore na ba bi o ka be say simple free mu bia e we told ya ko e de mawa how bia ma ho road safety and revia e crowd esa ye do car no ebe ko ba